AI Business Brief for March 21st, 2026. WordPress. Now lets AI agents write and publish entire websites without human involvement. Microsoft is dialing back Copilot AI integrations after user pushback, removing the assistant from Photos, Notepad, and other apps. Trump's new AI policy framework seeks to block state regulations and shift child safety enforcement to parents. Here's the full breakdown of today's top AI stories for your business. Next section, lead story. WordPress. Opens the floodgates for AI-generated websites. WordPress. Announced Friday that AI agents can now draft, edit, and publish content on customer websites, manage comments, fix metadata, and organize content with tags and categories, all through natural language commands. This is a seismic shift for a platform that powers 43% of all websites on the internet, while WordPress. The hosted version, represents a small fraction of that. It still sees 20 billion page views and 409 million unique visitors monthly. The new capabilities follow last fall's introduction of Model Context Protocol, MCP support, which allows AI assistants like Claude, ChatGPT, and Cursor to connect to WordPress sites. Here's what this means for you. The barrier to building and maintaining websites just dropped to near zero. If you've been putting off launching a business site or blog because you lack technical skills, AI agents can now handle almost everything. But this also means the web is about to get flooded with machine-generated content. Quality and differentiation will matter more than ever. The company claims all changes require user approval and AI-written posts save as drafts by default. But the writing is on the wall. Websites could soon be almost entirely created and run by AI agents controlled by humans, not written by them. TechCrunch. Next section, tools and launches. Microsoft retreats on AI bloat, removes Copilot from core Windows apps. Microsoft announced Friday it's reducing Copilot AI integrations in Photos, Widgets, Notepad, and the snipping tool. The company calls it integrating AI where it's most meaningful and focusing on experiences that are genuinely useful. This is a rare admission that companies have been cramming AI into everything whether users want it or not. A Pew Research study published this month found that half of U.S. adults are now more concerned than excited about AI, up from 37% in 2021. Microsoft had already quietly shelved plans to ship Copilot-branded features across Settings, File Explorer, and other system-level apps earlier this month. If you've been annoyed by AI suggestions popping up in places you didn't ask for them, you're not alone. This rollback suggests Microsoft is listening to feedback, but it also highlights that the AI integration strategy many companies are pursuing may be alienating users more than helping them. TechCrunch. ChatGPT. Shopping launches with instant checkout. ChatGPT now lets users find and buy products from Etsy and Shopify without leaving the chat interface. The shopping research feature runs on a specialized variant of GPT-5 Mini, trained specifically for shopping tasks. According to OpenAI's benchmarks, this model achieves 52% product accuracy on complex multi-constraint queries, compared to 37% for standard ChatGPT search. For small businesses selling on Etsy or Shopify, this is a new discovery channel. Half of B2B software buyers now start their buying journey in an AI chatbot instead of Google search, according to a 2025 G2 survey. If your product pages aren't optimized for AI discovery, you're invisible to this growing segment. The article includes practical steps for improving your chances of being recommended. HubSpot. CapCut Web, InVideo AI, and other short video makers. If you're drowning in content creation, this roundup of the top 7 short video makers covers tools like CapCut Web, free AI features, perfect for TikTok and YouTube shorts, InVideo AI, over 5,000 customizable templates, and Steve AI, automates video production by transforming scripts into animated or live-action videos. Short-form video is still the highest return on investment, content format for small businesses. These tools make it accessible even if you have zero video editing skills. CapCut Web is especially worth trying if you're on a tight budget. It's free, has an intuitive interface, and supports real-time collaboration for teams. Small business trends. Next section, industry moves. Trump's AI framework targets state laws, shifts child safety to parents. The Trump administration released a legislative framework Friday that seeks to preempt state AI laws and establish a minimally burdensome national standard. The 7-point plan prioritizes AI acceleration and innovation over regulation, with relatively soft, non-binding expectations for platform accountability. The framework would centralize AI policymaking in Washington, while narrowing the space for states to act as early regulators of emerging risks. It places significant responsibility on parents for child safety issues, through age verification and parental attestation, but avoids setting clear, enforceable requirements for AI companies. It also discourages Congress from taking up AI copyright issues, stating training on copyrighted material does not violate copyright laws and should be left to the courts. For small businesses, this could mean less regulatory uncertainty if you're building AI products, but it also means fewer guardrails. If you're in a state with stricter AI laws, like California's SB 53 or New York's RAISE Act, those protections may disappear under federal preemption. TechCrunch. The Verge. Google Search starts replacing headlines with AI-generated ones. Google is now replacing news headlines in search results with AI-generated versions. After doing this in Google Discover, it's expanding to traditional search results. The Verge found multiple examples where Google replaced headlines they wrote with ones they didn't, sometimes changing their meaning. For example, I used the cheat on everything AI tool, and it didn't help me cheat on anything became cheat on everything AI tool. Google calls this a small and narrow experiment, but the company originally said AI headlines in Discover were an experiment too, then later called them a feature that performs well for user satisfaction. If you run a content business or rely on search traffic, this matters. Google is no longer respecting the headline identifiers it has long encouraged newsrooms to use. Your carefully crafted headlines may be rewritten without your permission, potentially changing the meaning or click-through rate. The Verge. Amazon building an Alexa phone, codenamed Transformer. Amazon is reportedly working on a new smartphone focused on Alexa, over 10 years after shelving the Fire phone. Codenamed Transformer, the phone is in development in Amazon's 01 group, led by Jay Allard, formerly of Xbox and Zune. The team has explored both smartphone and dumbphone designs, taking inspiration from the $700 minimalist light phone. App availability killed the original Fire phone, and Amazon may avoid that problem entirely this time by relying on mini apps like those in ChatGPT. Instead of a full app store, there's no timeline or pricing yet, and Amazon may never release it. But if it does, this would be another attempt to compete in the AI assistant hardware market. The Verge. Next section, pricing and access. Watch. AI note-taking devices. Plod Note Pro, Mobvoi Note, and more physical AI note-takers are gaining traction as alternatives to digital meeting note-takers like Fireflies, AI, and Fathom. These wearable devices, pins, pendants, credit card-sized recorders, transcribe audio and give summaries and action items using AI. Pricing rundown. Plod Note Pro, $179, includes 300 free transcription minutes per month, 4 mics, small screen. Mobvoi Note, $159, includes 600 free transcription minutes, supports 120+ languages, 25 hours continuous recording. Comulytic Note Pro, $159, no subscription required for basic transcription, unlimited minutes, 45 hours continuous recording. Plod Note Pin S, $179, wearable design, 2 mics, 20 hours continuous recording. Omi Pendant, $89, connects to your phone, open source hardware and software. If you're in back-to-back meetings all day and need better meeting notes, these devices can pay for themselves and save time. Comulytic Note Pro is the best value if you want unlimited transcription without a recurring subscription. TechCrunch. Next section, Business Playbook. Modernize document workflows to boost productivity. HP's report, The Workflow Wake-Up, found that more than half of IT leaders in SMBs are stuck fixing problems instead of enhancing systems. Nearly 70% of SMB, small and medium business, leaders worry that competitors using smarter tools are outpacing them. Almost half of knowledge workers report spending excessive time on manual tasks that could be automated. The fix: smarter document systems. Features like cloud printing, mobile access, and secure document sharing eliminate unnecessary steps. HP reports that 80% of SMB workers say smart printing reduces frustration, and 30% save at least an hour each week. Scaled across U.S. SMB, this could yield nearly $25 billion annually in enhanced productivity. If your team still walks to a printer, scans documents manually, or emails files back and forth because they can't access them remotely, you're leaving money on the table. Modernizing document workflows isn't glamorous, but it's one of the easiest efficiency wins available. Small business trends. Why people really hate AI, and what you can do about it. The Vergecast dug into the AI trust gap this week. Companies are hunting for places to deploy AI and can't stop talking about how it will change everything. But when you ask people about AI, the consistent response is no thanks. Study after study shows people are worried about the effects of AI and don't find the technology worth the downsides. The problem isn't water usage or doomer CEOs. It's simpler. AI may be useful business software, but we're still without a truly compelling consumer use case that people are willing to pay for. AI makes writing code easier and can be valuable for business operations, but it hasn't delivered the killer app for consumers yet. If you're building an AI product, this is your challenge. Don't add AI because it's trendy. Solve a real problem that people currently struggle with and make AI invisible in the solution. The best AI tools don't advertise themselves as AI, they just work better. The Verge. Next section, quick wins. Optimize your content for ChatGPT. Shopping. If you sell on Etsy or Shopify, make sure your product pages include clear descriptions of what the product is, who it's for, pricing, especially free tiers or discounts, and use cases. ChatGPT. Shopping searches for content that matches user queries, so write product copy that answers questions like best gifts for X or what's the best product category for use case. HubSpot's AEO, AI Engine Optimization, guide offers templates and checklists for improving AI discoverability. Try Cumulytic Note Pro for meeting transcription. At $159 with no subscription required, this AI note taker offers unlimited transcription. If you're currently paying $15.30/month for Fireflies or Otter AI, Cumulytic pays for itself in 6-10 months. The device records up to 45 hours continuously, so it's also useful for all-day conferences or multi-meeting days. Next section, Outlook. This week's stories point to a clear pattern. The AI honeymoon is over. Microsoft is rolling back features, users are pushing back on unwanted integrations, and trust levels are declining. Companies that win in this environment won't be the ones that ship AI everywhere. They'll be the ones that ship AI where it genuinely helps. Watch for more companies to follow Microsoft's lead and start trimming back AI integrations that aren't delivering value. If you're building with AI, focus on solving real problems, not checking the AI-powered box on your feature list. That concludes today's AI Business Brief. From Carolina Clear Tech. Stay smart, stay ahead.